Okay. All right. Let me get my drink. Man.
We really need EMS mugs.
Toast, bro. Toast.
Mm,
Come on. Don't leave me hanging. All right. Very good.
cheers.
Okay. I'm Ka. That's Chad.
Cheers.
We are EMS, Engage Media Suite.
Howdy.
We're going to do tutorials, guys. We need to do legit tutorials. So we're going to start off with tutorial number 1 today, right? We're going to try to knock out 3. We're going to try to do tutorial 1, 2, and 3 and bite-sized little nuggets for you. The first one's going to be onboarding. What happens when you get to the screen? How to sign up, how to go through your AI profile. Number 2 is going to be the first steps you do, which is probably going to be uploading an album. That's what 90% of you do. And then we're going to try to create a reel for you. 3 tutorials, so let's knock it off, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to start it off. Like I said, I'm Ka. I'm in Florida. That's Chad. He's in Australia, so we're a little disconnected here when it comes to time. But we're going to walk you through Engage Media Suite. We're not going to get into why we built it. Of course, we love this tool. Advisors love this tool. The wins that we're seeing every day are just ridiculous. We love seeing everyone's engagement going up. We love seeing your reach go up. We love seeing you close on sales. We love seeing all of that. We really built this as a labor of love, as you can obviously see.
Mm-hmm.
We're just so in front of advisors all the time that it just came organically, right? And that's really why we're even doing this switcheroo when it comes to doing tutorials, because being that it was a labor of love, Chad and I just kept building all the fun all the fun stuff, like fun. Hey, let's build this, let's put this out there. But we knew starting yesterday we kind of need to take a step back, and we need to give you guys really, really good tutorials from the founders' views of why we did things. So that's why we have this
It's getting to the
series,
point where there's so
exactly.
much that you guys needed walkthroughs. So
All
we're doing
right.
walkthroughs.
So
Let's
we're
do it.
doing it. Before we do this, Chad's room looks way cooler than mine. My room has a bunch of cool stuff in there, but Chad's lighting is really good. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same
A
lighting.
little bit of good lighting.
I am. All
You can
right,
go
so
EMS orange.
here we go. Starting off,
All right.
engagemediasuite.com. EMS is what we call it for short. It also stands for emergency, because the advisors will always tell us, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. And so believe it or not, you're getting an inside tip. That's kind of where EMS, the name, came from. It's like we were like taking care of their emergency they were having, but it's called Engage Media Suite. So it's a suite of tools, awesome tools. We're going to go through it today, but here is how you sign up. We're also going to take off closed wait lists, so you're going to see that right off the bat. First thing you do is you go to the website. There it is, maximizing your reach, growth, and sales for your travel business. Okay, there will be no more request early access. You're going to be able to sign up. Click the sign up button. If you already have an account, you sign in. We wouldn't be having this discussion. But anyway, you click that. You put in your email address and your password twice. Okay.
Yep. And when you do that, you will see a notice that we're sending you a confirmation email. That email will look like this. You click confirm, and then you can go ahead and sign in. I'm going to click already have an account because I already did this. So you'll enter your username and your password and click
And if
sign
you're
in.
like us, we pretty much sign into everything using Google because there's no need for a verification email. This is literally the way Chad and I sign up for all software. So I think it's a cool thing for you to do also. Look at this. The second you log in, look at the first screen you get. Let's set up your AI profile. All right. This should be your first aha moment. If it's not, I'm going to tell you right now, this should be your first aha moment. So your first aha moment is, so let me get this right. This AI wants to know who I am. Oh, it does. It definitely wants to know who you are. It wants to get the best communication analysis profile on you as it can. Because the more it knows about you and the more it knows about how you treat travel, the more it can write its responses and content for you that will in turn match you up with people who are going to best convert with you. That is probably the coolest things. You see all the other tools, right? There are plenty of tools out there. They're just like, hey, sign up. Here's your content. Oh, okay. Don't you want to know anything about me? Like, don't you want that content to sound like me? So understand the first thing, take the steps to do it. It's 9 steps. You should probably burn through this in 2 minutes, all right? First thing you need to do, put a writing sample in, right? Go ahead, Chad. What's your writing sample?
So if you've ever had anyone say that the stuff you're putting up sounds like AI, this is the solution. So we're not going to do my writing sample. I'm going to put the mic over here, and you can just talk into it, and we'll do you. Shall we do you?
All right, we can do me. All right, so this is going to be my writing sample. I need to do this for EMS the first time I log in. This is pretty much going to tell you how I sound, my voice of brand, my tone, just my style of talking. So I'm pretty excited to do this. As you can see, I'm using whisper flow probably just to talk into a mic. I actually way prefer talking than I do typing. I think that by the time your brain signals your hands, you kind of have this little cognizant like a downplay. So I just love talking to it. But I love travel. That's the big thing for me. Travel is about storytelling. Travel is about experiences. I love everything about travel. Super excited to share it. I like to share it on both an excitement level, on an emotional level. Travel does all these things for me. So without further ado, I hope this thing's got enough of me so it sounds like me. Let's roll with it. I like that. Wow. I would say that's me. Of course it sounds like me because that was me talking.
Yeah. This is cool. So like Kyle said, now that we've got a writing sample for him, we're going to go through and create an AI communication profile with 8 simple questions. And that will teach it to talk in the same communication style that you're best suited to, which means that you will naturally be matched on the algorithm when you post content with people who communicate in a style that's compatible with you, which will mean higher conversions and all sorts of good things. If you've ever had clients who come in, let's say you're a very social person, you like talking about dream vacations. If you've ever had a client come in who just wants to talk about price and details and logistics, that's a mismatch on communication styles. So what we want is for you to be in front of people who communicate the same way you do, so you guys vibe well, right? All right. Shall we do the communications profile?
Let's do it. No, let's do it all right now. Walkthrough. All right, here are the questions it's going to ask me. This is doing a communication style assessment on me, which I love. Again, the first thing this AI is going to do is, no. You don't get to use me right away. I need to know about you. Love this for you guys. All right, when planning a trip, what matters most to me? Getting the best deals? That's definitely not it. Although I do love a good deal. Making sure there's a nightlife? I don't drink or party, so that's definitely not it. Finding somewhere comfortable and familiar so I can relax? I'm also super high strung and don't like to relax. Let's see here. Researching every detail. I like that. I read reviews. Okay? What's next? How do I typically share travel experiences on social media? Oh man. Quick highlights and results? Maybe. Enthusiastic stories with lots of photos and emojis. I mean, I use emojis because I use AI emojis. Occasional heartfelt posts shared with close family. It's not occasional. I post a lot. Detailed reviews. I don't do reviews. Enthusiastic stories. That's me. All right, what's the next one? A flight gets canceled. What's my first reaction? Do I take charge and demand a solution? I am a pretty chill guy. Do I stay positive and make friends? I don't talk to anybody. Do I stay calm, be patient, and wait for instructions? Or do I research alternatives? Well, I use a travel advisor, so I call them right away. So I'm going to say I research alternatives. And by me researching alternatives, I call my travel advisor. All right. What draws you to a destination? I have an advisor, yeah, for sure, right? Okay, what draws me to a destination? Is it a bucket list achievement? Yeah, kind of, Is it vibrant culture, local food scene? Not a foodie and I don't like to meet new people. Let's see, a peaceful retreat where I can unwind, don't like to unwind. Rich history, unique architecture, and fascinating stories. Okay, you know what? Fine. It's number 2. It's vibrant culture. I do like food, and I don't mind meeting new people. Sometimes.
Let the record reflect that Mr. I love Morimoto, and
I like food. Okay, what draws you to a destination? Okay, it's this one now. Okay, when recommending a hotel to my friends, what do I focus on? Okay, value for money, the vibe, the staff, Instagram-worthy moments. Oh, God, I almost do now, right? Right? The camera sleeps first. All right. How comfortable and welcoming it is, or the amenities, room specs. Oh, man. This is a tough one for me, right? Because I I like making content, so I almost changed to the vibe now. Yeah, no, I don't like the staff. You know what? Amenities. Do you see the way I'm deep thinking all of this? You need to do the same, guys. Please do not try to answer this in what you think the AI wants to hear. Answer it the way I did. Sit there and be like, nah, that's not really me. This is how, because I hear this so many times from people. They're like, oh, well, I don't use AI because it doesn't sound like me. It doesn't sound like you? Because you probably thought it needed to sound a certain way versus just telling it how you sound. I get that all the time, and it's ridiculous. All right. Your ideal travel content style. Am I bold and direct? Tell people what to do, where to go. I mean, I am that. Energetic and emotional. I do like making people feel excited. I'm warm. I'm definitely not warm. Let's see. Informative and detailed. You know what? I'm energetic and emotional. Let's hit me up with that one. Last question. When a travel client is hesitant about booking, what do? Do I create urgency? I don't chase the sale. That's crazy. Okay, paint a vivid picture of the experience. Ooh. Or do I listen to the concerns? Yeah, no. Provide data. I'm going to go with paint a vivid photo.
Concerns in your life.
I know. Paint a vivid photo.
Okay, we'll do that. Boom.
What's my primary style? I'm influence, okay? I'm enthusiastic, optimistic, and I'm social. I communicate with warmth, energy, and storytelling, for sure. How this shapes my AI content. So this is EMS telling me, okay, Ka, your primary style is influence, so I'm going to shape your content that I produce for you around this. It will be enthusiastic, story-driven, emotionally engaged. That's what I want. I can expect vivid descriptions and social warmth. This is so cool because that's me. Secondary style is conscientiousness. I'm emotional intelligence is everything. Analytical, precise, quality-driven. I communicate with detail, accuracy, and thoughtfulness. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you right now. From doing that simple 200, 300 words to doing the 7 questions, this thing pretty much scored me perfectly. This is how it's going to treat my content. How freaking cool is that?
We've done this with you a few times, and it's been the same result for you every time, hasn't it?
I love it. Because I'm honest with myself. I know myself. All right, let's go.
We're done. We're going to save that. You're all set.
Now look what it tells me. At this point now, I can create my first album. So, do we want to create our first album, or do we want to go through the left-hand nav? I think for this first onboarding video, we should probably go through the first left-hand nav. What do you think, Chad?
We could do that. We could also, I think we've done onboarding. Do you want to go through everything now?
You mean the whole entire left-hand side? Explaining to people what it is? I do.
We can do either. What do you want to do?
Let's do that. Let's do that. Right, so go ahead and X out of this. You guys know the next step it would tell you to do is create an album. Okay? But here we go. Oh, look at that. It can pick up where we left off. I love that notification. All right. Let's look at EMS. Because now that we've done our profile, this is what you're dealing with. Application. Here is your home dashboard. As you can see, video engine, media library. Scroll down, Chad. And those are all empty because we have nothing there yet. No, scroll down the middle screen. Yep, there we go. All right, content counter, nothing's there yet. There's our extensions, add emojis, reply by AIs, which are Chrome extensions, and here are the web tools. You can either use the Chrome extension or you can use it inside the browser itself. You can generate captions and viral concepts. We're going to get to all that. All right, so back to the left-hand side. That was the dashboard. Next, here we go. This is what everyone's using it for, content creation and smart storage. First thing is going to be the video engine. So the video engine is, ready? I'm going to tell you guys, this is really cool. EMS is made up right now of 3 agentic agents. Not travel agents, agentic AI agents. 3 AIs that perform workflows and tasks for you, okay? The video engine is made up of our agentic director. It is an AI that takes the role of a director. It pieces clips together for you. How cool is that? Then we have an agentic editor. That AI is in charge of your media library. When you upload content to Engage Media Suite, the agentic editor will look through it, will actually use Vision AI and look at your video and say, oh, I know exactly what it is. That's a group of penguins on an iceberg in Antarctica. The sky is nice and moody, gray tone, very soft, neutral palette. I'm not kidding. It probably describes this in a lot more detail than you and I could ever do it, right? And then Content Counter. Content Counter is used by both the Agentic Lead Engine and the Agentic Director. So really cool to see these work. So going through the list, number 1, Video Engine. We have nothing here yet. We're going to create our video once we upload content into our media library. Content Counter, same thing. Once we upload content, it can help us create an entire content calendar out of our media that we uploaded. Very, very cool. We're going to go through each one of these in a separate tutorial, so you're going to love that. Okay? Now, back on the left-hand side, then you have content ideas. All right. These are actually two of my favorite things. They're very simple, but very cool. Travel shot lists. So many times I'm with advisors on a FAM or on a trip, and they're like, I don't know what content to capture. All right, guys. Well, we took care of that for you. Because what you can do is you can describe where you're going on your trip, right? You know, where you're going to be, the itinerary, this and that. And what it will do is it will create a shot list for you of content you should be capturing so that you can market that later. How cool is that? Literally, it creates a shot list, and you can check it off. And it tells you your progress.
That's pretty cool.
And it tells you, yeah, I can't wait to show them this. This is going to be a crazy thing for them to see. And it's all using AI in the background, so it's really cool. And then that shot list will talk to both the Agentic Editor and the Agentic Director and the Agentic Lead Engine. Okay? Generate captions, same thing. Generate captions really came from the fact that people sat there and said, I don't know how to get engagement. You know, so our agentic director and our agentic lead engine kind of talk together and kind of position you in a way and position your captions in a way to where people will ask questions and you can slowly drop them into a sales funnel, which I love, right? Okay. Next one we have is going to be, look at the engagement tools. Add emojis. Pretty simple, guys. I don't know how to do emojis. So add emojis is a Chrome extension where you right click into a text box that you wrote. It will call an AI and add emojis for you because it increases your engagement rate by about 80% when you use them. Generate replies, one of the most powerful tools of Engage Media Suite. It will actually take comments that you get, it will do a communication style analysis and profile on the commenter, and it will tell you some replies that you should type into them to drop them into a sales funnel. It teaches you where people are in the sales stage. It's a really, really big educational tool. It's going to make you a better advisor. And then after that, you have your settings. You got referrals, usage, AI profile, your profile, and your billing, right? Which is where you can sign up for the larger accounts, which you're probably going to do because you're probably going to store all your storage in here, right? But that is the onboarding. That's the walkthrough, and that are the tools that are currently inside Engage Media Suite, all right? I'm going to stop these recordings and start a brand new recording, and we're probably going to go to the very first one, which is Media Library. So that's going to be tutorial number 2, all right? Let me stop.